Chung, due to his demanding work schedule, experiences physical difficulties at night, leading to frequent verbal disagreements with his wife, Kun. They operate a small barbecue restaurant. While Chung dedicates himself to his work, Kun offers minimal assistance and spends their earnings, engaging in secretive liaisons. One day, Chung picks up Kun's cousin, Feng, from the airport. On their way back, Feng accidentally collides with an older woman. The woman expresses her anger, and Feng's expression changes subtly, unnoticed by the woman. The woman enters a restroom, and Feng follows. Feng then pours paint thinner on the woman and sets fire to a cloth. Throwing it into the restroom as an act of retaliation, Chung and Feng arrive at the barbecue restaurant, where Feng acts as if nothing has occurred and even assists Kun with the restaurant's operations. Kun takes Feng shopping to carry her purchases. Feng is drawn to an expensive nightgown but hesitates to touch it. The sales staff make disparaging remarks, causing Feng to feel humiliated. Kun sides with the sales staff, further upsetting Feng. On their way back from shopping, Feng discovers Kun's secret relationship. Kun asks Feng to keep this information from Chung and sends her home. Lazy Boots, a police officer and close friend of Chung, frequently visits the restaurant. Observing Feng, the officer notices something unusual about her and advises Chung to be cautious. That night, Kun returns home intoxicated. Feng reveals Kun's infidelity to Chung. Chung responds that everyone is aware of Kun's actions. Feng attempts to influence Chung, but he resists. Undeterred, Feng works diligently and stays close to Chung. Eventually, Chung succumbs to Feng's charm, and his previous issue resolves. They soon become romantically involved, and Chung undergoes a noticeable transformation, appearing more refined.
I want to be the last woman in your life.
Feng takes Chung to the clothing store where she was previously mistreated. She purchases the expensive nightgown and confronts the sales staff. Returning from shopping, they agree to face any obstacles together and decide to marry. They take a bridal photograph to commemorate their decision. Their friends warn Kun about Chung's sudden change, but she dismisses their concerns, comparing him to a cat that does not eat fish, essentially calling him impotent. Kun experiences an unexpected intimate encounter with her husband one night. Subsequently, she observes that her husband's behavior has changed, and she notices her cousin, Feng, wearing revealing nightwear, leading her to suspect an affair. Kun investigates at her usual clothing store and discovers that her husband purchased the nightwear for Feng. Confirming her suspicions, she realizes her husband is being unfaithful. Upon returning home, she finds numerous bridal pictures of her husband and Feng displayed on the walls, fueling her anger. Kun confronts him, expressing her intense feelings and vowing to address the perceived betrayal. At this moment, Feng emerges from the shadows and takes decisive action against Kun. Chung, witnessing this, feels a sense of shock and apprehension towards Feng, rather than affection. Feng then proceeds to handle the remains of Kun, preparing them in a manner that allows them to be served as food at the restaurant the following morning. Later that morning, the police officer arrives at the restaurant and questions Chung, as his wife is missing and he wants to know where she went. Chung replies to the police officer that his wife has temporarily returned to her hometown. Feng reassures Chung, stating that everything will resolve itself. However, Chung experiences a growing sense of unease. Feeling as if Kun's presence lingers around him, Feng dismisses a female employee from the restaurant. The police officer, while investigating Kun's disappearance, learns from the dismissed employee that Feng has a history of mental health issues. The employee reveals that over a decade ago, Feng's entire family was tragically killed, and Feng, the sole survivor, suffered a mental breakdown. She was hospitalized for treatment. The employee suggests that Feng has recently been discharged from the hospital, and her mental state may not be fully stable. The police officer, after obtaining Kun's hometown contact information, discovers that she has not returned there and remains missing. As Kun's disappearance continues, Chung displays increasingly unusual behavior, burdened by a sense of wrongdoing. The officer uncovers the romantic relationship between Chung and Feng. One night, Chung enters Feng's room and discovers the details surrounding the tragic deaths of Feng's 8 family members. He learns that Feng witnessed these events, leading to her mental health struggles and extended hospitalization. He finds that she has only recently been released. The revelation causes Chung to view Feng with fear, as if she is a dangerous entity. He also feels haunted by his former wife. Overwhelmed, he decides to confess the truth to the police. However, Feng intervenes, incapacitates him, and confines him within their home. The next morning, when the police officer arrives at the restaurant, he discovers that his friend Chung has suddenly gone back to his wife's hometown for a while, without even telling him. The police officer, feigning a need to use the restroom, enters Chung's home to investigate. The officer, known for his occasional lapses in memory, inadvertently leaves his firearm in the restroom. Realizing his mistake, he returns to retrieve it, but the firearm is missing. The officer then requests to search Feng's bedroom. During the search, Feng, now armed, attacks him. Feng incapacitates and confines the officer. Upon regaining consciousness, the officer discovers Chung, also held captive. Feng reveals the truth about Kun's disappearance, and the police officer learns the true nature of the barbecue he consumed, causing him to react with extreme shock. As Feng indicates her intent to treat him similarly, Chung and the officer join forces to defend themselves, resulting in Feng's demise.